All right, welcome back to the channel, and we're gonna dive right into this. This is really a look at the cover two looks that the Ravens put on tape yesterday versus the Bears, and I was skeptical of why we played so much cover two, and there are different ways you can do this, and so I'll show you like the basic way. So obviously, cover two means you got two deep safeties for those that don't know, and normally it would be this guy, this guy, this guy will have a flat. This guy will have a flat. He'd have hook curl. He'd have hook curl. Now, in different variations, depends on what you call, and this guy does something different. So basic cover two, he'll kind of hover in this area right here and kind of be the middle of the field player. But if it's Tampa, he's going to open up to probably the strong side and carry in a vertical threat down the middle of the field. And that's Tampa two. Now, with that being said, these jobs can switch. I mean, he can be the flat player. He can be the safety. He can come down and be hook curl. And so, they can all change as long as everybody knows what they have, and we end up with the guys in the original position that I showed you. It's still cover two. There's a cover two trap. There's this bunch of different cover twos. But let's see how the Ravens employed their cover two versus the Chicago Bears, and if it worked. And cover two is not bad versus a run as well because all eyes for general purposes are in the box. All right, now you see Nate triggering. All eyes in the box. Now had good run fit. Not bad, but still cover two helps versus the run. But the main issue is what we do versus the pass. So, but we're gonna show them all. We're gonna show all the reps for cover two. Let's go to the second one. I really want to see how they implement it, like who does what job and whatnot, especially on the pass plays. Get another run, but you see, the two safety high look that could be interpreted that, but that safety got to feel. Who is this safety right here? Who Aloha? When that thing open up, you got to feel that. See how it opened? Now you got to trigger on down, especially that ball being handed off. Let's keep rolling. It's 11 of them. Just so you know, it's 11 of them. So again, you get this pre-snap look. So now right here, this is pre-snap. It looks one high, but it's still gonna be two. So any one of these guys back here could be that second safety. All right, you see how Nate dropping back? Marlo's gonna drop back either, and he's gonna come up and be the whole player. So you still cover two. It's just different personnel in different spots. See, you got your hook curl guys. You got your row in the middle. You got Starks playing in the middle as well. You got your deep safety. Technically, he's a deep safety, but he's playing that because there's no other threat. And then you got your other Loha on this side. And it's just disguising stuff. And this is one of the disguises that they use. I hear now you got traditional look. You got the middle of the field open with offensively. That's what we say. The middle of the field is open when you got two safeties. Now on this run, you see the safeties getting out of there to kind of implement too high, but it's also a run, so the linebackers are triggering. So good job on the run. Again, we're not gonna spend too much on the runs. It's really the passes that I want to emphasize and how we're trying to like right now. Single high look. So this will be middle of the field close to start with. All right. Now again, same look, similar. He's a half safety, so he's kind of playing those eyes. Nate's coming over because he's a half field safety. You got to split these two verticals. Kyle's looking to see what was going on. I think he's a flat guy. Rolls in the middle. You got your flat guy and your hook curl guy here. They still cover two. Just guys doing different jobs. Guys doing different jobs. And you see 24 carry in the middle. And I talked about Roquan carry in the middle early on that Tampa 2. So this is really just Tampa 2 without a linebacker. You got Malachi to the strong side. I'm sorry, to the weak side in this case. Carrying that cover 2 vertical. So even though it didn't look like cover 2 to start with, it's still cover 2, just a different, just multiple variations of cover 2. Middle of the field open. And now you get your traditional. This is your traditional cover 2 right here. That's your tradition. That's what I drew up, to kind of be an example to start with. You got your two high safeties here. Player there, player there, player there, Player there. Now the thing with this is, in your traditional too high, the corners cannot allow whoever the outside receiver is to get behind him. Like that receiver can't be back here, this receiver can't be back here because it hurts these guys if you allow that to happen. So you got to force them inside as a cover two corner. And look how, but with that being said, your flat defender who is this Awuzie? That is Awuzie. Yeah, watch how he triggers on that flat route because he knows he don't have to worry about the deep ball. The deep ball belongs to Aloha. So they can sit and trigger on it. And for the most part, when you run cover two, you have 5 under. For the most part, unless you do some kind of blitz or something off of it. It's a good job of triggering on it. So he's dropping. The receiver went inside of him, so he ain't got to worry about that. So now that guy belongs to Gilman, and he can trigger on the short route. That's what it is. Now this is, again, you'll see right before the snap, you'll see the cover two start to form because Gilman gets a little antsy. See, it looking like one. Now you see him kind of back up a little bit. It really started to back up now. So now it's starting to look like cover two pre-snap. He gave it away too early. I don't know if whatever they checked to, but he kind of gave it away too early. But now you see the rotation going to happen. And that's the rotation. Well, if it would have been a pass, you see how the cover two formed out of something different, pre-snap. And that's a part of giving somebody a picture pre-snap and changing it post-snap. That's what you got to do in the NFL. If you just line up in your regular stuff, it ain't going to work. Them quarterbacks too smart. Them coaches too smart. They'll pick your stuff apart. On this one, we got a little blitz going. So we'll have a zone vacated because we have a blitz going. Now you still got your two high safeties. Malachi's dropped down in the middle because Rowe blitzed. You got your flat defender, and you got Teddy really should be hovering right in this area. And honestly, Teddy probably should have replaced Rowe right down the middle. But we got it covered. DJ's covered by that flat route. Got the flat route over here. Got this covered. You got that covered. And you got a free blitzer coming right here. So you brought an extra guy. And it's just giving them different looks. Now look at the communication by this guy. This guy is a great communicator. It's cover two, but there is no threat over on this side of the field. There is no threat. Yet all the threats on the other side. So he pointing, get high. Those are the threats. So you would want him to get over there, which is what he was telling him. He's taking that. Again, there are no threats down here. And this goes to the intelligence of Gilman. There's not a threat down here. So if he goes and take that, Romo Duze don't have the opportunity to catch this ball because he'll stay low on his flat. He'll get over top and take that. Then Aloha got the corner on top of it. That's what should have happened. I think Odunze catches this ball. Yeah. So if Starks would have went when Aloha originally pointed right there, if he pushes over more, he's on top of Romo Dunze, and Aloha can kind of carry whatever he's doing. Because your middle of the field guy is Awuzie. Hook curl guy is Marlon. Black guy is Wiggins. So if he get over top, Wiggins got that. If 24 was over here somewhere, he would have been on top of that. And then you got Aloha carrying whatever's going right there. You see the two right there, but is it a run or is it a play action? Yeah, it's a run. And now you're triggering. You're triggering because all eyes are in the backfield. Okay, Teddy. I see you, Teddy. Triggering. I see you. And 53 making TFL. We got one more. It's the last cover two look. Now, see, it don't start off looking like that. Look like some version of man. Now it's starting to look like two on the rotation. Now, outside of rotation, you got your traditional cover two again. But he originally probably thought it was man and probably had a man beater in his head. Now it's cover two. And so originally he probably thought he was running this little in cut to 84. Look how they own it. And then once he goes inside, watch Marlon get underneath this corner. That's a great rep down here at the bottom. This down here at the bottom is going on. That's good communication, good trust in what other guys going to do. See him come off. Teddy adjusts. Marlon sinks. He's over. They bracketed over top of it. Look, hey, that's it right there. That's it. That's it. Great communication, great football IQ, great execution. We didn't have this early in the year. We didn't have this early in the year. So basically, I just want to look at the cover two looks and show you how we implement different versions of cover two, whether it's versus the run or the pass. And kudos to the defense for playing big this week. And appreciate you guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you've not done so. And hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of this content drops. And on that note, peace and love, y'all. See y'all later.